Hey, welcome to class today. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Anna and this is Ara Women, a space for women to train. So pregnancy, postpartum, peri and postmenopause, training around the cycle, all of those things. So I'd really appreciate it if you'd give me a thumbs up and a subscribe if you are enjoying the content, and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see more of. Today we are doing a pregnancy strength session. So this will be a no repeats kind of flow, pretty short, no equipment required, and suitable for all trimesters. Not so good, this one, for pelvic girdle pain, because we will be doing some single leg work. I have other classes that are more suitable for those experiencing pelvic girdle pain in pregnancy. All right, let's begin today. So just standing nice and tall, and we're going to connect in with our diaphragmatic deep breathing, core and pelvic floor connection. Little bend through the knees, tucking the rib cage down towards the pelvis, and inhaling nice and deep into the belly, the sides and the back. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale, no gripping or contracting. Really expand into the back as well. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. This time we're going to add pelvic floor lift and a gentle core contraction. Inhale. Exhale, wrap the core. As you exhale, belly button moves back and a gentle lifting up of the pelvic floor. Inhale, release. Exhale, fully relax. Beautiful. So we're connecting with those parts of the body, and then we're just going to leave them alone to do their thing as we move through our strength sessions today. Okay, let's start with some pelvic circles. So just want you to take a nice big circle with the hips. As you come forward, just avoiding thrusting the rib cage and chest up, keeping that tucked, and the movement is really coming from the pelvis there as well. Nice, let's change direction. Just seeing if you can keep your breath steady and even throughout. Just trying not to hold the breath. And back to center. Let's take some side to sides with the hips. So one hip up and then the other. Nice. See if you can keep the weight quite even over the feet. And again, the movement is coming from the pelvis. Beautiful. Let's just take some tuck, anterior and posterior tilts. So sticking the bum out, sticking and then tucking the bum under. Just moving between those two positions. In pregnancy, we can get pulled, especially as the belly gets bigger. I'm 27 weeks now, and I'm feeling that. The belly, growing belly, pulls you into this anterior position quite often, which can cause some back pain, or we might compensate by clenching the glutes and tucking under. So we're just exploring these positions and noticing what the tendency of the body is to do at this time. Nice. Okay, taking a little bend through the knees and a slight forward lean. I want you to reach down towards the floor, to the opposite foot with the right hand and then the left. So we're getting some nice rotation happening here through the thoracic spine, the T-spine. And also feeling the hamstrings waking up as well. Nice, and coming up. Now we're going to take a little hinge. So little bend through the knees, nice and long through the back, and coming down until you feel that stretch through the hamstring, and then coming back up. So this is a hamstring good morning, waking up the back of the legs, the posterior chain. Nice, and up, taking it into a squat. So weight nice and even distributed through the foot, and we're just coming down and pressing back up. Using the exhale as we come up. And we'll do this throughout. Use the exhale as we do the hardest part of the movement. Beautiful, and up. Taking the hands out, palms face up. Again, just tucking that rib cage down towards the pelvis, and then rotate the shoulders forward and then back. So we don't want the chest moving much here. We want that movement coming from the shoulders. We're internally rotating, externally rotating. And down. Lovely. Let's move on now into some more strength-based movements. So the first one we're going to do today is a rotational lunge. So I want you to come into a lunge position. If you do feel unstable at all later in pregnancy, please hold onto the wall or a table or bench for some extra balance. We're going to come down into a lunge, tap the knee all the way down to the floor, come all the way up and then down halfway. From here, rotating into a wide low squat position, and then other side, keep it low, tap the knee all the way up, back to halfway. Low squat, rotate to the other side, tap the knee down all the way up and halfway. Woo, these are spicy. Down and up and down. Nearly there. Let's do two more. And other side, and tap all the way up and back to that low squat and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Give it a little shake. Okay, we're moving straight into lateral lunges now. So stepping out to the side and squatting down on that leg and stepping back in. Down and back in. So you don't have to come super low, but you can, if you want to, come further down towards the floor. And this might, it's a bit spicy for me today. That also might be affected by size of the belly, hitting the leg and back in. Nice. Option here is to come into a single leg lift, knee lift, but being mindful of balance here too. Let's do 3 more on this side. One more. Up and switch it straight over. So again, we can just start with the toe just tapping on the floor. And then option to add that knee coming up. If we're doing that, try and catch the balance here before coming back down. Nice, let's do 2 more. Pressing back up, using some power here. And coming back down. Lovely, everything a little shake. Coming into bodyweight squats again. So weight is evenly distributed through the foot, big toe, little toe, heel, pressing down into the floor. You can have toes turned out or forward, just make sure they're doing the same thing. Okay, and 1, slow on the way down, fast on the way up. 2, 3, 4, 5, let's go for 8, 6, pause in that bottom position, 7, and 8, and halfway, and hold. Ground down through the feet, sitting up nice and tall, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming up. Nice work. Okay, let's move on to some upper body work. Give the lower body a little bit of a break for a minute. So this is back, shoulders, back and shoulder work primarily. Okay, coming forward. This is called a YTWL. It rolls off the tongue nicely, doesn't it? We want a nice long spine, so no rounding or arching of the lower back. And then here we're going to take the thumbs face up towards the ceiling in a loose fist and driving the thumbs towards the roof. Little pause at the top and down. Pause and down. Drive the shoulder blades down the back. 3, we're going to do 6 here. 4, really drive the thumbs up. 5, and 6, moving into the T position. So now the thumbs will be facing the roof again, facing forward at the bottom, and then as you come up, thumbs face up. 1, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 2, 3, so you can feel the back working. 4, 5, and 6. I come into the W position. You can come up for a little break if you need to. Sometimes just that forward bend position can be tiring. Back down. This time the hands will be facing the legs. Thumbs are facing each other. Drive the shoulder blades together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we move into the L position. So moving through that W position and then bring the arms up to 90 and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nice, give the shoulders a roll. Okay, we're coming down to the floor. Just coming down through a lunge position, hands down, and then into our all fours position. So we're going to take some scapular push-ups here. In this all fours, just checking shoulders are stacked over the wrists, arm is straight throughout, and we're not allowing the belly to sort of slump down towards the floor. We want to keep that little tuck through the pelvis. From here, we're allowing the chest to come down towards the floor, and the shoulder blades are coming together like you're trying to touch the angel wings, but keep them away from the ears. Pressing up as hard as you can like you're trying to get something off your back. Angry cat position. And then back down towards the floor and shoulder blades together. Arms are staying straight throughout here. So we're not just moving through the motions here. We are really using this as a strength movement. Shoulder blades together and then really push the ground away, rounding through the shoulder blades. It's called protraction. Down into retraction and back up. Now, we're doing a modified version of these. Eventually, you would work up to doing these in a plank position. During pregnancy, especially sort of second, third trimester, plank can be really strong on the core. So We're avoiding that at the moment. Let's do a couple more. One more. Lovely. Rock back off the hands for a moment, just give the wrists a little roll out. And now we're coming back in to do some bird dogs. Okay, so left leg is going to come back from the body. Exhale, switch on the core gently, and then lifting the right arm. See if you can lift that left leg off the ground. So let's hold here for a moment and make a few little adjustments. Pressing this left hand firmly into the ground till we feel that protraction or rounding of the shoulder blade. Really strong through that grounding hand. Keep this left hip face down towards the floor. Keep exhaling to re-engage the core. And hold. This right arm is active, reaching forward. This should feel quite challenging in itself. This left foot does not need to be very high so that we can keep the back nice and long. And coming down. Lovely. We're just going to do that same hold on the other side. Press the ground away. Right foot comes back. Exhale. Left arm comes up. Lift the right foot and engage. So press that right hand into the floor. Round through that right shoulder blade. Active through this left arm and right foot. Pushing them away. Keep that activation through the core. It's not a maximum grip, it's a gentle activation. Keep breathing. Lots to think about here. A little bit more. And come back. And release back into a child's pose for a moment. And just let everything relax. Okay, we're nearly done. Let's come down onto the floor for a glute bridge. So coming down on your side, really important in pregnancy that we don't just fling ourselves back, so that we can really monitor our core load. So down on the side, rolling over onto the back. Let's keep the arms down by the side for now and pushing the feet into the floor. Lifting up with the hips. Nice. So even though we are in a little bit of a back extension position, see if you can think about tucking the tail under slightly, which will protect the lower back a little bit. Now pressing the feet into the floor and pull them back towards you. Should feel that activate everything through the glutes and the hamstrings. To make this a little bit more challenging, we take the hands up. And we're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're not coming down. We're adding on now. We're adding on a little foot march. You can absolutely just keep going with this position if this feels like enough. Okay, you can take the hands down for this one. Support yourself on the floor. Press into the right foot and lift the left knee up towards you and down and switch. 2, 3, moving slowly and with control. We're doing 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift the hips if they're sagging, 9, and 10, and hold, hips up. Either staying here, if you want to add a little bit more on, then we take the feet a bit further away, hips up, keep that tucked pelvis position, and then pull the heels back towards you. Should feel the hamstrings on fire for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and coming down. Woo! Nice, we'll roll onto the side and coming all the way back up. And we're going to finish up there today, just taking the feet out in front and drop the knees to one side and then opening out as much as you can. So both sides are open, and then bring the other knee over. Nice, let's just do one more of those. Open out, other knee over. Other side. Then just coming into a comfortable seat or kneeling position. And we're going to release any residual tension with 3 diaphragmatic breaths to finish. Inhale. Exhale, soften and lengthen. Inhale. Belly, sides and back. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, expand. Exhale. Soften, lengthen and release. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please comment below, give me a thumbs up. I would love that. And jump over and check out arawomen.com.au. The link for that is below if you want to check out what else I have to offer, my membership, my courses, and all of that. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you really soon. Bye.